Hi, I'm Leslie with Vegas PBS.
And I'm Stacy with Nevada Gives.
We thought that we'd set this video up to help guide you through some of the first steps. This is probably the first event that you've been to that is a funder nonprofit style speed dating event. So some quick tips to help you get going and help you prepare to use the time most effectively. We have a few things to recommend. Number one would be get your elevator speech ready. Remember, you only have a couple minutes to get your point across and share with this partner who you are and what your organization is about.
And you should introduce yourself and the organization briefly that you're representing in an engaging and a conversational way. Loosen up, don't be too stiff.
Talk about what you do and why you do it. You might want to include the depth and breadth of what you do or what you fund.
And skip the alphabet soup. We've all been in those conversations with people who use too much jargon, acronyms, terminology that confuse all of us. So keep it simple. Simple is best.
A good tip might be to try to show the impact by telling a story. If you have a story that relates directly what you do and puts a face to what your project is, that might be a good option for you.
And whether you're a funder or a nonprofit, a call to action is always important. Leave your listener, your fellow participant wanting more information. Let them know how they can support you, how you can support them. Again, this is about making mutually beneficial connections for both of you.
As a nonprofit, you'll want to be sure to bring a quick summary. If you have a program guide of what your services are and what you offer, you want to bring that to share. I wouldn't go through it point by point at that stage. I would just share it with them, let them take it back to their office for review later. And you'll want to be sure to share your business cards with all the people you meet with. You'll be meeting with between about 10 to 12 people. These groups might have more than one person present, so just be sure to bring plenty of cards with you.
And keep in mind, from a funder's perspective, simple is better. Funders are inundated with so much information. So if you are a nonprofit, if you have a one-sheet fact sheet, or you do have a very basic overview of your programs, again, simple and less is more in today's busy environment. And as a funder, I too am going to want to make sure that I have all of my cards and business cards ready to hand out, as well as if I have funding guidelines, maybe a sheet that provides an overview of our grant making or our employee volunteer program or how we give back to the community. And I'll make sure to share that with you as the nonprofit. And realize this is your first impression, so make a good impression. Prepare in advance. You may even want to time yourself so you can make sure you're using the most of your time. Again, you'll have 2 minutes each before the rotation happens to the next person, so be prepared.
All right, thanks so much, and we look forward to seeing you. If you have any questions prior to the event, feel free to call Leslie or Stacy
Or myself.
We'll be happy to answer any additional questions. Thank you. We'll see you
Bye-bye.
then.